What's up, guys? This is Miasin, so I just got the OCG ban list announced, and yeah, this is gonna be a live reaction. I don't know what to expect. Alright, so the forbidden section, we have Catapult Turtle. Yeah, that makes sense because of the Galaxy Eyes FTK. It was a one-card FTK, though. It was kind of specific. You needed the Schwarzschild Infinity Dragon, either that or I guess Small World or something that can search it, but not the normal spell card that you search with the Tachyon monster that searches Schwarzschild. That doesn't work because you need to use that card in the combo to search Catapult Turtle. It was not super consistent, but it's just a good thing that Catapult Turtle is finally banned. It's one of those really weird cards that doesn't even burn your opponent for damage equal to the original attack of the monster that you tributed, but rather half of the attack of that the monster had on the field. So you can just use Nemeron Dragon to boost the attack to 16k, and then you burn your opponent for 8k. It's completely stupid. So yeah, really good thing that it's finally banned. And Kaiser Coliseum, this card should have been banned in the OCG years ago, because in the TCG, we didn't have that card for like almost 10 years or something. So yeah, good riddance. Thank you, Konami, for banning it in the OCG. Not like it changes anything for us. I mean, this whole ban list doesn't really change anything for the TCG unless we're going to Worlds. But there might still be some implications for us because maybe we will follow suit and have some hits that are somewhat similar to them. Alright, so for the limited section, we have Performance Plushfire, but with an errata. This card kind of sucks now. Kirin going from 0 to 1 without an errata, which is also irrelevant because we had that already. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm speechless. This is also incredibly pathetic. How the hell can you limit 2 cards that are played as one-ofs? Oh my god. Anyway, Snake Eye Ash. Okay, whatever. Gimmick Puppet of Strings. Yeah. Let me just double check if you do need 2 strings in order to FTK. I don't even think you do. I think you only need 1? Hold on a second. Dark String is yourself, and then if you have the field spell, you can Giant Grinder as well. I think you can FTK with only 1 Gimmick Puppet of Strings. But it's a good card in the deck nonetheless. It's a 3 of, so it does hurt Gimmick Puppet. I just don't know if you like it kills the FTK. Either way, I think it's a little too early to hit Gimmick Puppet. I think this was really stupid. I think it's an L decision from Konami instead of just, like, addressing the issue instead of, like, limiting an old card. I disagree with this hit. I just think it was, like, the wrong card to limit. The card itself is fine. It's just if you want... And also, Gimmick Puppet isn't doing jack shit in the OCG. I know I defend the deck a lot because I like it. It's not even doing that well, and they're already kind of destroying it to when it's so much worse than everything else. Tenpai Dragon, I mean, so much worse. Not really, it's just that it's not doing as well. Even though I think the TCG is going to be one of the best decks. Sangan Summoning. This is... Hold on, is that a quick play spell? I think it is. It's just a small consistency hit, and then Summon Limit to 1. Should have banned it. Like, we had a ban list that banned Summon Limit and Limited Anti-Spell. This is just not on the same level, because these 2 cards are irrelevant. These 2 cards are, like, actually disrespectful. And then Snake Eye Ash going from 2 to 1 is just like, it's a consistency hit. It definitely does something, though, for sure. Gimmick Puppet of Strings, I mean, it's just not really big, and then this is whatever. And then Summon Limit is also just a bad decision. Should have banned the card instead of limiting it, but whatever. Semi-Limit, every single Dragon Ruler, I mean, they're garbage, so it's fine. Every single Dragon Ruler, like I said, could have been back to 3 years ago, and it wouldn't have changed anything. They're all, like, they're all, like, bad cards. I'm not sure... What I'm saying is, you look at the Dragon Ruler cards individually, and they're just, like, terrible. Regardless of what you try to do with them. The only time I had someone disagree with me on why the Dragon Rulers were bad is when the guy in person that thought the Dragon Rulers were good thought that every effect was once per turn. But no, it's like you can only use 1 effect once per turn, and only once that turn. It's, like, way worse than you think. Again, friendly reminder that the Dragon Rulers were not banned because they were broken. The Dragon Rulers were banned because of Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. And the card was banned years ago. Anyway, Spiral Quick Fix to 2. Okay, yeah. Fun fact, the Spiral deck is still unplayable in Remote Duel. You can't, like, you can't tell your opponent, yeah, can you, like, show me 3 cards? But you're not allowed to look at them. It's just hilarious how you can be, like, the biggest Spiral player ever. And in a Remote Duel YCS, you're just not allowed to play that deck. Regardless of how good it is. Bonfire going from 3 to 2, it's just really whatever. Unlimited, thank you, Konami, for finally giving, you know, some, you know, my argument more, you know, more light, more credibility. I've been saying that Glow Bulb is a very bad card. Again, Glow Bulb was banned because of Needle Fiber, so without Needle Fiber, this card literally just doesn't do shit. So yeah, this card honestly just sucks. I honestly think Jet Synchron is a better card than Glow Bulb. Like, deadass. There's so many reasons why I would think that, but the big one is because of the original Synfospo Snake Eye package. But yeah, Glow Bulb going from, I don't know, I think 1 to 3 doesn't change shit. It's a once per duel effect. You can have 10 Glow Bulbs. It's not gonna make your deck any better. If anything, the more Glow Bulbs you play, the worse your deck is gonna be. Nobody cares about that. Colossus is actually kind of big. Whoa, hold on a second. There's a huge difference between 1 and 3 Colossus. This is the one time where it actually matters that there's 3 Colossus. Jesus. And by the way, I still think that Thunder Dragon, I mean, at least this card, has a really weird effect in the OCG. I don't know if they patched it, but the way it worked before, I'm gonna make a shorts on that, but Colossus doesn't have the same wording in the OCG that it has in the TCG. In the OCG, it says, must first be special summoned by doing blah, 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 blah. In the OCG, it says, in the TCG, it says, must be special summoned. So, in other words, if you properly summon Colossus the first time, and then it dies, it goes to the grave or banished, you can go Thunder Dragon Hawk, revive back the Colossus in the OCG. In the TCG, you can't do that. So yeah, it's really weird. I think they might have changed it. You correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm still gonna make a shorts on this because it's really interesting thing to talk about. But yeah, this is nuts, man. 3 Colossus, goddamn, and then 3 Scorpio. How the hell was that card not a 3? Nobody plays that. You lose to any hand shop, and then you also have to play so many Garnets. Like, you literally have to play 2 Garnets. You have to play Gem Knight Garnet, well, at least used to. And then, yeah, now I think people search, like, Instant Fusion because Brilliant Fusion is not a thing. And also Darling Tonya Cobra, which you can't summon from the hand. So if you draw it and Scorpio, you have 2 bricks in your hand. That's terrible. And then finally, Time Seal. Yet again, another card I've been saying it can go to 3 and nobody's gonna bat an eye. And then people are like, what? You don't understand, bro. This card's like, it's on the same level as Yara Garasu. I'm like, yeah, no, not in 2024. Time Seal's dog shit. I understand back in like 2003, before electricity was a thing, when you could loop Time Seal with Mask of Darkness, it was nice. And, you know, freaking Tsukuyomi and shit. You can't do that anymore, so, you know, shut up and stop trying to find arguments to keep this card in the bad section. It's dog shit. It's literally the worst limited card in Yu-Gi-Oh! By a long shot, and I think it has the record of the worst card that's ever been in the ban list in the history of the game. There might be some other cards that are, like, really, really bad that were banned for no good reason, but Time Seal is just, like, a catastrophic one. It literally could have been unbanned so, like, just a few years after it got banned initially, and people would still not play it. But maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit because the game was still slow, even during the GX format, but, yo, come on. Yo, this card's horrible. But yeah, overall, this ban list is just trash. Catapult Turtle ban is a good decision. Kaiser Coliseum, same thing, but they should have done this before. And then the limited section, this is just like really, like, it's trash. Plush Fire could have been unbanned without an errata. The errata was such a terrible decision for no good reason. They should have at least tested it out without an errata, because with the errata, this card has no reason to exist. You might as well just never unban it at this point. Nobody's gonna play a Plush Fire if you can only use the effect once per turn, because that means that you have to play a lot of Performage cards in your deck, which are all bricks in a Pendulum deck, which defeats the purpose. Again, Pepe of 2015 and the 2024 modern day competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not even remotely close to being the same. We can have the same card pool, pretty much, and the deck would still be, you know, like, it would be rogue at best. I'm not even exaggerating. And also, the Pendulum mechanic has also been nerfed with Master Roll 4, sorry. So, yeah, this card's just trash. And as long as we don't have Electrum and Plush Fire coexisting at the same time, that's what I've been saying for the longest time. And then, yeah, everything else, I mean, Beatrice and SP Lone Knight, let's not even talk about that, because that's the disappointment of the century. As a matter of fact, I think I'm actually gonna have, like, one of these cards as the thumbnail for this video. And then, yeah, Snake Eye Ash, Gimmick Puppet of Strings, just whatever decisions. I mean, Snake Eye Ash to 1, I don't disagree, honestly. I think that's fine. And then Gimmick Puppet of Strings, I don't think that's fine. Like I said, for this ban list very specifically, I wouldn't have done anything. And then I would have waited until next format, because hurting the deck, like, literally just a few weeks after it exists is just, okay, a few weeks, no, but, like, 1 or 2 months after it exists is just dumb. Yeah, I also think Tenpai Dragon should have gotten a little bit more of a nerf. And then, yeah, everything else is just irrelevant. But 3 Colossus is really nice. If we get the same thing in the TCG, I will be making videos about that, because 3 Colossus opens up brand new combos for the deck. You can do some weird things because it's kind of like a Link 1 monster. So yeah, you can also recover really well from Nibiru with this because you get nibbed the first time. You just like, okay, summon 1 extender and then make a 2nd Colossus. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, overall, you guys let me know how you feel about this ban list. I think it's just like, it's a really whatever ban list. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.